Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. It's been very interesting year so far as we move into the end of 2018 and the beginning of 2019. I just want to give my little predictions for the future and touch base with you all on topics that has been coming through and people wanted me to give my take on it or my opinion on it. And it's a subject that I really don't like to get involved in, but it's one that I've never done. So here it goes. Relationships, man. Relationships, man. God damn. I mean, look, that's a hard topic, man, because you dealing with man and woman, the male and female mindset. That's like, I mean, that's an explosion, bro. And, you know, one thing men that we say, especially when things doesn't go well between us as a couple, or you know, the male and female within a relationship, one thing that we'll say is, well, hell, if Adam couldn't keep Eve, what the hell chance do I have? You know, that's one that's always popping up. I mean, damn. My partner D told me the other day, though, that, damn, can you imagine how fine Eve was? The first woman to get Adam to take a bite out that the tree of knowledge. Eve had to be bad, man. You know, can you imagine? But, you know, hey, from that period in time, as it dwindles down into our day and time, damn, we screwed this thing up, man. A lot of it, you're right, has to do with slavery. But to those who got a chance to see their parents or grandparents go 35 and 40 years together with the same person, today that's a rarity, mainly because they knew how to love themselves first. And in the midst of such brutality and hatefulness and injustice, they knew who they were. Meaning they knew the lineage of their forefathers. They knew the tribe that they came from, their ancestral base or knowledge was passed down to their generation, and they learned how to pass that knowledge down to the following generations until they got broke off somewhere. So it was nothing that you could tell them about themselves that would discourage them about themselves, because they knew who they were. You couldn't put them down or hurt their feelings so easy, because they simply say, well, no, you got the wrong fella. You got the wrong fella there. That's not me. Today, you can have somebody, you can have the wrong person, but they still will get upset. Like you have, they feelings get hurt so easy. You can make an assumption that's not true. What you say about me really kill you, because that's a lack of knowledge of self. They don't know who they are. And so in order to make a relationship stand strong or the test of time, both individuals has to have a high degree of love for oneself. If you can't get up in the morning and look in that mirror and smile at yourself, you lost. It's over with. Might as well go home. Call it in. Matter of fact, might as well just get back in the bed. Don't even go outside for that day. Because it's going to be a dark cloud over your head, and folks going to be throwing rocks at you all day. Because your body energy is saying, hey, kick me. Kick rocks on me. Treat me bad. Look at the way my shoulders slump. Look at the way my head is held down. Look how I don't have enough pride in myself, man. My pants sagging. I'm just whooped. So when I walk by here, you too, you might as well kick me in the ass too. And that's the energy that you putting off into this universe, so you get what you ask for. You know, that's how the game goes. Now, females, it's hard for a male to discuss female issues because let's take it back in slavery, right? You had men who only purpose were to be breeders, to produce more slaves. It wasn't about the emotional, wasn't about feelings. It wasn't about, hey, let's me and you sit under the stars at night and look at the moon. None of that. It was just lay down, let me impregnate you, here up, have this baby, and by the time the baby hits 6 years old, we can put it in the field. Let's go to work. That was it, right? So that genetic coding or mindset, that narrative played out into future times. So now, female might like a male, but in the back of his mind, you might see dudes who got 10, 12 children all over the place because he came from a family of breeders. That's all they did. He was just a breeder. He gonna come in and breed you, and no one reached out, or no one gave them knowledge to change that mindset or change that behavior. You know, or put it like this: the ones who had that knowledge and who wanted to give them that knowledge, right? The people made you turn your back towards them because you felt they were too radical, or you didn't go towards that type of knowledge. You felt like it wasn't for you because they said Jesus wasn't white. So you automatically, them crazy niggas, they radical. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not even looking at that. You know, so that's what that was, right? Now, check it out. All right, thank you. Hurry up. Okay, now the fact of the matter is, okay, so women, you dealing with breeders. You didn't have a father at home, so you can't distinguish the attributes or actions or characteristics of a man, what a man actually does, right? You don't know, because the men that your mother may have chose, she chose the wrong men, but that example is what you've seen all your life, the way that she dogged men out. So you get a man, and he loves himself, so he don't mind. You might say, and it might even be the tone: get out there and wash my car. Now he don't mind. He'll wash the car simply because the car dirty. He want to see his woman looking nice and nice, right? It makes sense. Plus, he's seen his father do that for his mother, but out of love. You doing it out of dominancy, and you messing it all up because you thinking, I got control, or I have power, or I done whipped this nigga. Excuse the language. I done whipped him. And so you got the wrong impression. It's not that. You didn't whip him. He just cared enough to want to see you looking good. Since you didn't have anyone who loved you and who just did something for you just because of who you are, you felt that it's fake, it's not real. You never felt that emotion, that energy. You know, it's an energy that comes along with when you're coming up and your parents do something for you just simply because they love you. You feel that connection, you know what I mean? But if you haven't had that and somebody does something for you nice, you have a weird, strange look on your face, like, huh? What this dude doing, or what this female's doing? Cause you ain't experienced that, and that tears down the community. Then that mindset overflows within the community, and now everybody fighting each other, and we can't get along, and you walk outside your door and something, you get into a fight because, as the minister stated, pain. We all in pain. Pain. Everybody in pain. But man, look, it's time out for the pain. And all you're getting, get knowledge, get wisdom, get understanding and overstanding. Matter of fact, I'd say have knowledge more than you have faith. This day and time, know what the hell you're doing. You can believe in fate and hope all day long, but get you some knowledge. Get knowledge overall. Make that your number one priority, to know. You gotta want to know. Don't walk around here in a fairy tale, being blinded to reality because of the way you grew up, or because you thought things were supposed to be a certain way. Who cares about what you think? It's about what is. Nobody really cares. You know, so that's just being on the real. But the relationship thing is, I admit it's going to be hard. Because women don't know what the hell they want in a man. Men don't know what the hell they want in a woman. Then you got this Me Too going on. Then you got an old mindset we'd say of what the Bible states, the men head of the household. Women saying, nah, I'm not going for that. I'm the head of the household. Then you got the feminist movement, you know, and all of these mindsets and energies are all grouping together in society, and you got this person believing one way, and this person believes another way, and this person believing this, and now there's a fight on how we even should treat each other. There should be a rule book or some type of you know what, and exactly that's what it should be. It should be, a person should have their own constitution. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, here we go. We still on. A person should have their own constitution, their own rule book on how they want to be treated. You know what I mean? They should say, you know what? Here go my list of demands. This is who I am. This is what I can take, what I can't take. This is what I can deal with, what I can't deal with. If you agree, sign here, and we can get together. And if any one of these rules are broken, we move on, and you leave what you came with, I leave what I came with, and we go and hit the road. I mean, make it easy on yourself is what I'm saying. Because you don't want to listen, or people don't want to listen to truth. They don't want to learn the reasons behind, the thinking behind. They don't want to know the whys. They don't want to know the cause. How did this get to be this way? They're not interested in that. They're not interested. How? They don't want to know. If you ask them, how did all of these black people in America wind up with European names? What happened? A lot of them don't even know. And if they did know, why are you still walking around with a European name? What's the psychology behind that? Because all of this is a psychosis. All of it. Yeah, we all under white psychosis. Now, and this is for men, how do you pick a mate, a soul mate? How do you pick? Do you say, damn, she's fine. She got a big old booty. That's the one I want. Come on, let's ride. Right? You didn't try to discover her thought pattern, or how well she handled money. Could she budget? What's the finances? What's her spiritual beliefs? Does she believe in natural burials or cremation? You know, does she believe in voodoo or what? You know, can you put up with some of her bad habits, or will they drive you crazy to where you just can't take it anymore? You don't know. And then women, how do you pick a soulmate? Do you say, okay, oh man, he came to my house in a nice car, and he took me out to eat, took me to the club. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with him. You know, you know, dude handsome, dude tall, dude. Yeah, that's. I mean, for sisters, what do you have a criteria for picking a mate? Well, do you say, ooh, I'm gonna catch me a man tonight. Let me get getting my half naked clothes, show off my figure, show off my body, and he's on the way. Hey, I get it. I mean, are you? Is that your way of catching a man? Because if so, if you catch him with your body, then don't get mad when he don't know your favorite color. Don't get mad when he don't know your favorite foods or things you like to eat, or even remember your birthday, because you wasn't interested in a man that wanted to know all those things about you. You just wanted a man who was interested in your body. That's why you showed it out. Then you can't say, well, yeah, I use this to trap him, but see, I'm so smart, I can get him to focus on everything else. And no, it don't work like that. Not at all. Hey, you showed off the old body, that's all he gonna want. That's all he gonna want to see is your old body, man. All the way to you until gravity start dropping your body. Once gravity start dropping your body, then he looking at some more younger bodies, because women are saying it's a body game, not a mind game. You don't have to go deep mentally with a person. It's all about that body. So when that body start dropping, brothers start hopping. You know what I mean? So definitely get involved in all that. Have some intellect, have some intelligence, love yourself, know what you want, know what you don't want. Be proud of yourself. As I stated, if you can't get up in the morning and look in that mirror and smile at that person in that mirror, or smile at the God within you, or even recognize that God dwells within you, you might as well get back in the bed, pull the covers over your head, man. That's it. And like I stated, as soon as you walk outside, you finna get hit with rocks, and it's gonna rain on you. Windstorm gonna come and blow sand in your eyes. Then something gonna be on the ground. You're gonna trip and fall down. All kind of just gonna be whooping you the whole day. Because what you're saying is, I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve to be happy. And the universe is going to give you what you want. You say you don't deserve to be happy, it's going to make sure your ass ain't happy a day until you say, you know what, I deserve to be happy. Then you start getting some happiness. Barrel Pick Radio, we're out.